Guys, I am about to show you very, very good positions in bachata. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Rasa the dancer is here and look who I brought back. It's Layla! She's back! Well,
I'm back.
She's back. And guys, last video we made for you for the salsa partnerwork connections, you really said, okay, bring Layla back. I was like, thank God, I don't really want to bring anybody else. So here she's back, and now this video will be for bachata connections. So stick around, you don't need any basic steps or anything. This is going to be purely technique on how your bachata can improve just by having good connections. So, subscribe,
Comment.
and let's get it started. Okay, so guys, if you are leading, you're gonna be following me. If you're following Layla. Okay, so leaders, follow me, face the same way as me. I will break this down for you in different positions. So, position number one is holding hands in bachata. If you are holding hands in bachata and you're doing any kind of footwork, you want to have your thumb in the middle of your partner's palm and your fingers wrapping around the wrist, and we have a little bit of connection, inwards connection. I'm towards my partner towards us. So then when we dance bachata, every time we do footwork or anything, it's easier to control and lead because we have that more secure connection. Please don't be afraid to hold around the wrist. It's okay. Usually it's more comfortable if you squeeze the hand rather than the wrist itself. And then, of course, some positions require palm to palm connection as well, but they are only few. So usually if it's a palm to palm connection, you can also use this connection where your thumb is in the middle of a palm and it will work probably just as fine. But now, if you want to turn the follower, leaders, you're gonna have to change your connection into holding hand like this. And guys, we're just showing palm to palm. She goes on top, on the side, and followers, look, her wrist is nice and relaxed. Leaders, we still want you to have a little bit of connection, but now here is not an inwards connection, it's an outwards connection where we try to find connection in the fingertips. So when we want to prepare and turn the follower for the bachata, this is a more comfortable position. So that is position number one. Okay guys, now position number two. This is a partner hold. So every time you want to hold your follower, you're gonna have your right hand underneath her shoulder blade and your left hand is gonna have a ballroom hold here, thumb in the middle of the palm and around the wrist, or sometimes, depending if you're gonna turn the follower, is the fingertip connection. Now, let me show you this connection here because that's the one that is the most important one. So leaders, my arm is just underneath her shoulder blade. Yes, super important, that's the leading place. Now followers, this is a crucial moment for you. No touching the shoulder. It creates different gaps and everything. And if you're going to dance sensual bachata especially, this will not work. So what you want to do is do elbow to elbow situation and then go around the shoulder. Now here, there's no gaps. If there's no gaps, it's easier to lead you and you will feel so much more as well. One more crucial moment. Just about you start to dance, you want to relax your shoulder down. If you relax that shoulder down, I suddenly feel a little bit of weight in my hand. So that means if I'm going to do any kind of body movement, anything at all, is so much easier for me because I got something in my hands, right? So if the guy or the leader, whoever's leading you, is taller, you're still going elbow to elbow. Shorter, still elbow to elbow, just wrapping around a little bit more. But you never compromise this position. And that is position number two. Position number three. Position number three, it comes from position number two. And this is where both of our hands are under the shoulder blades. So this is really quick to explain because basically what you would do, you would disconnect from the partner hold and just go on to another shoulder blade. Now followers, exactly the same principle. Now both of your elbows are connecting with the leader's elbows and both of your shoulders are nice and relaxed, so we could do all kinds of movement. Yes? Now, super important leaders as well, now that you have both hands as a frame, is to keep your elbows a little bit higher. A lot of the times we get a little bit lazy and those elbows drop, then the connection is harder for her to maintain. So just don't be lazy, engage your core, and usually if you stand upright, your arms come up a little bit as well. We don't want to be flying, but a little bit, yes, and then all kinds of body movement that are a little bit more intense and a little bit more sensual bachata, it will come from that position number 3. Finally, position number 4 is something that I think is really important also to know, is how to get a little bit closer. If you dance bachata, you gotta get over the fear. With the corona, I know it's a little bit different, but
bubble.
Yes, with the bubble. But we need to, in bachata, know how to come a little bit closer as well. So it doesn't matter whether you are in your position number 3 or in your position number 2. The whole point is, as you're doing your basic step in bachata, you need to come in where you're a little bit closer with your chest, but not closer here. However, the legs, guys, we leaders have always our right leg kind of in the middle of her legs, no matter what we do. Even if we're further away and we're dancing, our legs are kind of in the middle. We're not like in front. So then when we come in closer, the legs wrap a little bit more. And now our chest is touching, but what we're not doing is this. Yes, this is after a long night and maybe a couple of drinks. But overall, with strangers especially, we want to make sure that there's breathing space, right? So now, showing you from here, if we are standing here and we're coming in close, leaders, my arms, they wrap around the waistline a little bit more, and the other hand comes a little bit closer to the shoulder. Then later on in life, you will learn all kinds of other different positions that might happen. But for now, this is a good place to be. And here, if you need to do anything that is closer, any body movement that requires to be closer, you will be able to do that. What you don't want to do is when you're coming in close, bring her in close, but your arm's still here, right? This is when you get that super close position where she feels like she's about to suffocate. So what we want instead is to bring the arms inwards so we would have a frame, but we're giving her the space to breathe. And this is the same for you followers. When he's here, your arms wrapped around there, but as soon as he's moving in close, your arms are wrapping around as well. So it becomes a little bit like a cuddle, but without the face-to-face contact. And the legs are in between each other's legs, knees are super, super soft, and that is very nice, comfortable, and still minding each other's space. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you so much to Layla. She's back, and guys, keep on telling her to come back. If I hear nothing in the comments, she'll be gone.
I won't.
Life is tough in these streets. So guys, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. These tips are definitely useful, so please practice and see how you feel. If you have anything else you want to ask, let me know. And guys, you're going to get more basic steps that you can actually practice. Just press on these videos right here. And please, don't leave us hanging. Subscribe to this channel. We have more content coming your way. So let's do this.